When they told me I had cancer, my whole world fell apart. I was only 21 years old and I'd been training for the Olympics. All I could think about was how I wasn't going to make it. I was scared, I was alone, I didn't know where to turn. I started chemotherapy the day after my 22nd birthday. The doctors said I had a 10% chance of survival. They told me I wouldn't be able to have kids. I'd lost my entire immune system. I'd lost everything, but I didn't want to give up. So I started writing down all the things that scared me, all the things that I was worried about. And then I started crossing them off one by one. I had to do something to take back control because I felt like I'd lost control of my life. So I wrote down the things that scared me about getting out of bed every morning. I wrote down the things that scared me about my treatments, about being in the hospital, about not seeing my friends. I wrote down all the things that scared me, and then I started checking them off. And as I started checking them off, I realized that most of the things that I was scared of weren't actually happening. Most of the things that I thought would happen to me didn't actually happen. And I was left with this feeling of empowerment. I realized that fear is something that we all have to deal with, but it doesn't have to control us. We can choose to be fearless. We can choose to be brave. We can choose to be strong. There are so many things that I wanted to do that I was too scared to do. But when I realized that I had this opportunity to be fearless, to be brave, to be strong, I took it. Now, I'm not saying that I don't get scared. I get scared every single day. But I know that fear is not something that should control us. Fear is not something that we should let define us. Fear is something that we should use to fuel us, to make us better, to make us stronger. So I encourage you to be fearless. I encourage you to be brave. I encourage you to be strong. Don't let fear control you. Use fear as fuel. Be fearless. Thank you.